Welcome back to another 7 Days to Die, day 46. So today I was thinking we could do some things that need to be done around the base, like first plant our garden, and then we'll also drop a workstation down here. That would help us with crafting some seeds, and then also work towards building our 4x4. And I think we're going to need to go out and get some iron for that. But let's go ahead and we'll finish planting this off. So I already started it. I started with some cotton seeds. And then I was thinking also we'll plant the rest of our super corn. I want to make sure we have a lot of super corn. And the reason for that is I want to be able to sell that to the trader later on. So let's go ahead and turn this into seeds. So recipe. And I'm going to also plant the rest of these hops too. That's really important. So I could have plenty of beer. So let's go ahead and get these planted. Okay, planted the rest of our seeds, so everything is full. Also planted some more mushrooms on the wall here. Looking really good. Let's just drop off the rest of our seeds here. So I don't need those. And the rest here I'll bring. This is like leftover corn. We'll bring that up. Go ahead, cook that up. So looking really good. It's starting to build up on our seeds here. And then the farmer gear, I'm going to just wear this. And then keep the farmer gear down here. So when I want the farmer gear, I just open up this box. I don't have to run upstairs. So let's organize all this stuff that we have in our inventory. Clear out our inventory here. Okay, made some room in the inventory. So one thing I would like to take care of is creating a 4x4. Also need to create a new front door. Might as well get this crafting. This was torn off in the last video. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that crafting a while. So we'll need a brand new front door. I like to just use iron. So I'll go ahead and get that crafting. So a new door. Okay, awesome. That'll take a minute. We should also put a turret out there later on. And then we can shoot them as they're coming up the doorway. Up to the doorway. But also, I would like to craft a 4x4. And to craft a 4x4 vehicle, so if we look that up, we first of all want to create a chassis. And that takes 375. Wow, that's a big investment. So to create that, we'll need 375 steel. I don't think I got that. Yeah, we only have 59. So we'll have to go out and get some more of that. Then also I would like to create a couple workstations. We'll need nails for that. So let's see here. We'll first put some steel in here. Or iron, I mean. And let's get this cooking. And then let's craft a couple nails because we're going to need them for the workbenches. So let's do 200. And then we'll also need a bunch of forged steel. That's only 120. We're going to need a lot more than that. We'll also need to go out and get some iron. We'll go ahead and make a run for that, actually, because that's really important. And then the workstations, we'll go ahead and have them crafting. Let's see here. So to craft a workbench, we'll track that. We need all this stuff here. So I got the nails crafting. We need some duct tape. We always need some duct tape. And that reminds me, I'll go ahead and pull this glue in here and get that crafting for duct tape. Got plenty of cloth for now. And we're going to have a lot of cloth in the future when that garden kicks in and starts producing cotton. So let's go ahead and get these turning into duct tape. So recipes. Duct tape. We'll get that crafting a while. That shouldn't take too long, just a minute. Okay, and then this door, let's go ahead and drop the door so we don't get attacked. Now this time I'm putting the door on the outside. Before I had it on the inside like this. I want to try the outside so when the zombies come running up, they'll get stuck right here and then give the sledge here some time to knock them off. So that'd be pretty good. And also, how are we doing water, by the way? 2, 4. All right. Okay. So we'll get all that turning into glue, all that water. Wow, it's cold out there. You see that? The effects on the screen there? That's pretty cool. All right, and we also have water in here, by the way. So we'll turn all that into glue. So recipes. All right. So that's another 20 glue because we're going to need a lot of duct tape for the 4x4 then. And then our nails should be done. Let's see here. All right, close enough. I think we also have nails in here though. There's like another 9. So we need another 4. Okay, we'll grab that. Perfect. And that should allow us to create a workbench, but we need still some more parts. So we need iron, forged iron. And then also we need this. We got a lot of these mechanical parts. Okay, and I want 2 workbenches. I'm going to just have this crafting that. So I'm thinking of putting one of these workbenches downstairs and then having another one up here. So we'll have 2 upstairs. That'd be pretty cool. And what is this doing here? Oh, I forgot about all this. Wow. Let's go ahead and get that crafting. So recipes, concrete blocks. 400. Look at that. Perfect. And also, what are these forges doing? I thought these were making cement. It's been a while since I checked them. I haven't been staying on top of this, actually. So let's go ahead and get this going. Stock that up a little bit with some more sand. Or actually stone, actually. So make sure that's stocked up. Perfect. And then let's see how much cement we can get out of this thing here. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Another 1,600 in the pipeline. And then we'll grab a couple more of these. What is this doing in here? That don't belong in there. And let's stock this up. And let's see how much cement we're getting out of this. 2,400. Nice. Okay, so everything's working. That's pretty good. And then this over here, I'll put the brass. And then the rest of that stone, I'll just turn that into sand. So we're running low on that. So crushed sand. 5,600. That'll keep us going for a while. All right, and then the rest of this stuff, I'll just get rid of this. We don't need that anymore. All right. So we're close on getting a 4x4. We need more duct tape, of course. And we also need some more iron. So let's go out and get some more iron. Also, we could go get our reward for the last video. We accomplished a infested job. So we could go get a reward for that. And we'll do some mining as well. So let's switch out our gear. I would like a better miner outfit. Let's check with the trader for that as well. So I'll make sure to bring some dukes with us. So I'm going to wear this. And then drop this off here. Wear this. This. And this. Also better boots. So better outfit and better boots. We'll check in with the trader for that. And also, is it cold out there? So we got to keep that in mind now. 67 degrees. Oh, that's nice. I can handle that. Actually, it's dropping pretty fast, though. Let's get some more dukes. It would help if we sold a lot of this stuff, too. Let's sell this. Alright. And let's see what we can get. So, miner gear, and also we want our reward from the trader from yesterday. Okay, tier 5 infested job. What do we get for that?
Spend it all in one place? Make sure it's at Trader Joel's.
I'm thinking of the beaker. I can't create a beaker, and I want another one. I want another chemistry station. So I'm going for the beaker. That'd be fine. And then also, what is in his inventory? So I'm interested in miner gear. He's got level 4 miner boots, 4,800. Nah, I'll hold off. That's pretty pricey. Let's go ahead and sell these, though. Anything else that we might be interested in? Ooh, look at that. I am definitely interested in all those. Also, the cooking, weekly cooking, definitely interested in that. Anything else? Oh, a shotgun auto turret. I definitely would like one of them eventually. But this is
I
good
knew
enough.
you'd be a paying customer from the moment I saw you.
So 3 vehicles, that's up to 83. On our way to a gyrocopter. 64 with food. That's another thing. We could check into what we could start cooking. We could start cooking some stuff pretty soon. Alright, let's head out. We'll do some mining. We need some iron desperately to create our 4x4. And I know I've been driving past that stuff, a lot of iron lately. And I remember seeing it. I think it was over here somewhere. That might be it right there. Yeah, let's head over there. See if we can get some iron over there. Let's see what we get out of today's airdrop. Wow, some nice food, steel, loving it. That's great. So we got to keep in mind our odor now. So I'm not really hungry, so I'm not going to eat that. I don't want to smell while I'm mining. You know, that would be bad. So that's pretty cool. You got to keep that in mind now. Like when you're eating, try to eat like when you're at base or when you're inside, not when you're out in the open. So that adds a little bit more complexity to the game. And where's that flag over here? Yeah, that's like almost impossible to see. Ooh, bag. Alright, very nice. Some duct tape. Always need the duct tape. Let's drop some stuff off here. Already getting encumbered. And this food, I don't smell by carrying the food. That's good. So I'm going to keep the iron. Let's drop off all this. Okay, perfect. Okay, I need a lot of iron to craft all that forged steel, so 2 hits. Okay, got a stack of iron. Let's go ahead and get that into the forge, so that's cooking a while. They're beating on the door. I didn't know they beat on the door while you're away. Well, look at that door. The door's all destroyed already. Yeah, I definitely need to get a turn up there. Uh-oh. Did she scream? I think she set off a horde. That's not good. Do we have any more water? Wow, look at the water accumulating. So these are pretty slow because we need to add in a collector or whatever that's called, a tarp. So, but the other two are pretty fast. All right, let's repair this door again, and also get this cooking away. So we need a lot of iron. Whoops. Let's pick this up. And then put the rest in there. We don't really need the clay right now. Alright, perfect. Now, is this done? Yes. We got one of these. We'll put one downstairs. And then also the other one will go up here. I'm going to cancel this for now. Pick this up. Alright. And then I'll place the other one this way like that. I should be able to place two of them in here. I might even move the cement mixers over to this row here. And then these chemistry stations, create a couple of them. You know, that would be pretty cool. But this is pretty nice. And then this last one here, I've been wanting one downstairs. So let's go ahead and... Oh, don't forget to get these crafting again. So let's get that. I'll do them all in this one here, and then the second one I could use for something else. The concrete blocks, just throw them over here. Don't need that on me. And then the other workstation, I could use down here now for our seeds. So that won't eat up my inventory. That is awesome. Really coming along down here. Looking really good. Okay. Now let's see what we need to do for our 4x4 now. 4x4 chassis, so we'll track that. That's the big one. So 375, and we have that working, right? We got 82 here, and then we'll make sure to craft some more forged steel. All right, that's another 23 there, so that should be going the entire time. We have 82 there, and then if we go inside of our supplies here, we'll need a few other things, like we need leather. That's another thing. We need to start crafting some more duct tape as well. Do we have this? Yes. So let's get that crafting a while. And, oh, that's another thing. We need cloth for that. We have plenty of cloth. So recipes. Duct tape. Okay, that's crafting a while. Good. I want to make sure just everything's working at all times. And then also we'll need these. And all we need now is the iron, and we're in good shape. And we are a ways off from that. And then the handlebars, if we look that up. Actually, it's not handlebars. It's, what is that called? Oh, 4x4 accessories. So we need all this for that as well. So springs, so let's track that. I know we have all that material. Yeah, we are doing really good on that. So let's go ahead and craft that. Okay, I think we're ready to craft that. So let's try, yep, we could craft that. And we need to do that in the workstation. So at least we have that crafting. And now all we need to do is worry about the chassis. So we need another couple hundred. How's that doing? That's looking pretty good. I'll put the rest of the supplies away. And then let's go ahead and repair the front door again. And that's another thing. I like to drop a turret. Do we have any turrets here? Let's see. I thought we did somewhere. Yes, a SMG turret. And then also we'll need a generator for that as well. So let's find the tools. And we need this. And then we'll repair the front door again. And then to craft a generator, that's all we need to craft a generator. Wow, that's not bad at all. Let's track that. And we'll need to grab those parts. I just put them away, actually. And we'll need one of these. And we need some of these. And we need a workbench. Let's pause that. Craft the generator. And then back to concrete blocks. Perfect. Now, where do we want to put the generator? I'm thinking of putting the generator down here on the first floor. The only thing is we have to watch out that they don't break in here and destroy it. You know, that's the only problem. But we probably could put the generator right here. So let's actually go back up there and we'll get some blocks. So we have tons of steel blocks. And then also grab some concrete blocks to put the generator as well. Alright. So the steel, just for extra security, I'm thinking of putting steel on the outside, like right here. Just in case they knock these blocks out, the blocks above won't fall for the corners here. And then also here, this just be an extra layer of security. There is no way that the zombies are going to path to this wall anymore. Oh, it just ran out. So I need another, what is that? 3, 4. So I need another 8, I think, for this. All right, but the rest is all steel. Look at that. It looks really good. And then down here, I guess we could put the generator. Maybe on this side, I guess. Right here. Perfect. And then the generator is building... Oh, that's another thing. We need a tool for that. Let's see. Let's check in with the trader. Maybe we could get lucky and purchase an electrical tool from the trader. So all the dukes should be out in the bike. Let's see if we can find that. Hello, trader.
Soon, but
okay,
it's never
do you
too late.
have
I've got armor that'll make you
any
feel like a
electrical tools, please? Yes, wire tool. That's what it's called. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, I'll definitely
this
take
makes
that.
Up for the shit you stole from me.
I thought you were able to craft that, though. That's strange. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I just wasn't able to name it correctly. That's all. Well, I got one now, so that's all right. Okay, let's go ahead and add this turret back in. Okay, so right here, I'm thinking we'll add in the SMG right above the door. And it will shoot down the steps here, not hitting the bike. That's the only problem, though. It might hit the bike if I park the bike over there. So one SMG, and this will protect the door. It doesn't look pretty, but it definitely is going to do the job, though. Alright, and then we'll need a generator, though. And the generator, I like to have it downstairs because of the noise. So the generator could get placed here. Beautiful. So this would be like the utility room. And then we only need one engine. I don't need to put 2 in there. Then refuel it. Turn it on. Beautiful. Probably could put a switch on it, but I don't really care about that. Okay, will it reach? Let's see if it reaches. Please reach. Yes, that's awesome. Okay, and now that we have juice. Okay, I would rather have it... Oh, it's pointing the wrong way. There we go. Aim in that direction. It probably would have been nicer to have it a little bit higher so it could actually look down the stairs here. But, yeah, that's fine. We'll see how that works. Okay, so now we need to add in some bullets to it. And... Yes. Okay, good. I got plenty of bullets. Yeah, look at all the ammo we got. And I would rather have a shotgun turret because look at those shotgun shells that I have. It's just... I wonder what they sell for. 600. I might even sell a couple stacks of them because I got so many. Or just use them in the construction turrets. Okay, so now I am going to put these in there. Lock it. Yeah, I don't want to forget to lock it. There we go. Now if they bother me anymore... They have this nice turret welcoming them. Grab the water. That's another thing. Does that trader have a filter? I forgot if I checked that one or not. Whoops. All right, let's see how the iron is doing. Or actually the forged steel. Craft another 60 of them. And then let's look in here. And we have another 175. So it looks like we're not going to be crafting that today. That's a ways to go. So that's a ways off. And then also, can we craft any food as well? So we're doing pretty good with, we have plenty of spaghetti. We got plenty of this meat stew. But we could also start creating dishes, I think. So let's see here. Let's look at this recipe. And no. Raw meat bundle. So to do that... Oh, that's new. Let's see here. Look at that. Look at that. I smell. So that's the radius. And then if you go outside... I think I've seen this online. 25, 30, 40. And you hear them sniffing? They can sniff you. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And now if we go back inside, 90. It keeps going up. And then we go inside. And it goes down. Let's see how this turn does. Oh, nice. Yeah, that thing's working great. I might add another turret below here, I'm thinking. Man, that has a new sound to it, too. Alright, let's get rid of that meat. I'm, like, really bringing them in. Yeah, get rid of that. That's causing a lot of trouble. So, maybe tomorrow we could craft our 4x4. We're, like, really close. What is going on out here? Okay. But like I was saying, I think tomorrow we can craft our 4x4. We'll have all of our materials we need, like the forged steel. So we're really close on that. I'll go ahead and put everything away, though. Like the engines. We won't need that for now. And then also the blocks. Alright, and then I'll load up on bullets again. So tomorrow we'll do another tier 5, I'm thinking. And I have an idea for that. So if we actually look at the map, we found a trader yesterday. And that trader is located right here. I was thinking go to that trader tomorrow and pick a job from that trader. And try to do jobs that are within this city, infested jobs. You see this little city here? It looks like it's pretty big. So we'll go over there in the morning and see if we could find a job from that trader and see what kind of jobs we could pick off. But before we do that, though, let's make sure we grab our bullets. We'll get ready for that. So I want to make sure I have a lot of bullets. So we got tons of bullets. Make sure we got tons of 9mm. I want to burn that up. Alright, let's head over to that trader. I want to be there by 4 o'clock in the morning. Whoops. And here we are at the other trader, and we'll be ready for a new job for day 47. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Trader Joel's is now open. We've got the best deals in the wasteland, so come on in.